Guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys having a good afternoon as we are here for a live match watch along as Villa taking on AZ ALKMAAR in the Europa Conference League. Hopefully, going to be a good game, guys. Just bear with me a second. I'll share the team news on screen with you guys. We are underway as it just kicked off, and the ball knocked all the way back to the AZ ALKMAAR goalkeeper. So there we go, guys. Team news on the screen. Sorry about that. Just a couple of minutes late because I was getting in from work. So AZ ALKMAAR playing in a blue strip and Villa playing in a red. Have I got that right? Is Villa playing in red and white? Both sets of players challenging for the ball on this near side as it's just gone out of play. No, it's sorry, I've got that the wrong way around, guys. It's ALKMAAR playing in red and white. My bad. I thought it was unusual seeing Villa in red and white. So Villa now pressing the ball from the front as ALKMAAR try to play out from the back. Stevie's with us. How you going? How's it going, Stevie? Good to have you with us, mate. Stevie saying hi, Gaz and chat. How you doing, mate? Thank you very much for making yourself available. Good to have you with us as always, Stevie. Now Villa winning the ball back inside their own half. As they just knock it back to the goalkeeper. Oh, Villa just slowing the game down at the moment as a goalkeeper still with the ball. Boo's going around the stadium. Oh, come on. What's he waiting for? What are we waiting for? The goalkeeper here is just standing over the ball and not now finally he knocks it out wide to this near side. I don't know what that was all about. As Villa now try to play up the field on this near side. ALKMAAR quickly challenged for the ball as it's gone out of play, and that'll be a throw in to Villa. And Ryan, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show, Mr. Barnsley. Ryan, good to have you with us, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day, mate. So Villa just knocking it about at the moment. And Mr. Barnsley saying, hey up everyone, come on Villa 4-1. Thank you, Ryan. Good shout, mate. Let's hope so. Villa definitely needing to get some points on the board. As now the ball played back to the halfway line from ALKMAAR. So they're just knocking it about now as they play it long down that far side, challenged by Villa, but ALKMAAR managing to keep the possession as now they play it back to the halfway line. And now a long ball over the top trying to get in behind, but the Villa goalkeeper reads that really well and claims the possession. So thank you for that, Ryan. And welcome to the show, mate. Ken, how you doing, mate? Hope you're doing okay, Ken. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Always a pleasure to have you guys in the chat. Ken saying, evening all. How's it going, mate? Good to have you with us, Ken. You got any thoughts on score prediction for this one, mate? You guys also welcome to let me know what you think the other game's going to turn out. We've got a lot of UK clubs playing tonight. I'll be keeping an eye on some of the other results. So ALKMAAR now winning a free kick as they play it out wide to this near side. Now coming forward into the Villa half as Villa challenge and now knock the ball up the field. And it's headed out on this near side, just in front of the dugout. So throwing to ALKMAAR, just inside the Villa half of the field. Don't forget, guys, please do it. That thumbs up, if you could, would be appreciated. So ALKMAAR now with a throw-in. Ball comes in. Villa pressing the ball as ALKMAAR just play it back to the halfway line. Now knocking it out wide to this near side as Villa come to press from the front. And now ALKMAAR play it back to the centre backs. Now a long ball over the top, trying to get in behind, but it's a poor one again and goes all the way back to the Villa keeper. So Villa now playing out from the back as they play the ball out wide to this near side. As they play, and then knock it back to the goalkeeper and then play it out to the opposite side. I don't understand this with Villa. They're slowing the game down here, just knocking it about from left to right and then back to the goalkeeper. Strange approach to the game from Villa so far. As now they do come forward, playing it down the middle, but it's a quickly challenged by ALKMAAR as they win it back and then play it forward, but it's intercepted by Villa as Villa now play it out wide to that far side. Now a long ball up the field, but it's cut out by ALKMAAR as now ALKMAAR play it into the centre. Now racing forward as they knock it out wide to this near side. Now coming towards the edge of the box as they take it to the byline. Then forced to play it back in up the field as Villa press the ball and ALKMAAR play it back into the centre. So thanks for that, Ken. As I say, mate, always good to have you with us. Mr. Barnes is saying, hey, up, Ken, top ow. Ooh, I've just banged my funny bone again. Top stuff, Brian. Thank you, mate. And Mr. Barnes is writing saying, come on, God's sake, Villa. No, yeah. Yeah, hopefully they'll get it together. I think maybe they're just trying to I think maybe they're just trying a bit of a strategy here to because obviously ALKMAAR looking really hungry in these first few moments of the game. So maybe Villa just trying to take the sting out of it a little bit by slowing the game down, passing it about at the back. But let's hope that's not the pattern of the game. As now a cross comes in from ALKMAAR. It's knocked behind. And I'm not sure who got the last touch to that. I think that's going to be a goal kick. Yeah, actually did take a deflection. So no, it's a corner on the far side for ALKMAAR. 8 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. So corner comes in for ALKMAAR. It's deep and it goes right past everybody and bounces out on this near side. And that will be now a goal kick to Villa. So Villa now with a goal kick. Just to let you guys know, West Ham still 0-0 with Olympiacos. So Villa now playing out from the back. And also, guys, just to let you know, Rangers still 0-0 with Sparta Prague. Now the ball played long up the field by Villa as they try to play it in behind. The goalkeeper comes out to knock it out wide to this near side as eventually ALKMAAR win the possession back. Now played back to the goalkeeper as he kicks it long out wide to this near side. ALKMAAR intercept it under pressure from Villa and then run the ball out of play. Villa now playing the ball forward, but they're going to get the offside here. I'll be surprised if they don't. Well, I'm shocked at that as ALKMAAR now winning the ball back. It's very feisty so far, this game, guys, when they do get playing. So ALKMAAR now just knocking the ball out wide to this near side as it's headed out of play by Villa, and that will be a throw into ALKMAAR right on the halfway line. ALKMAAR there stealing a couple of yards and getting away with it. Mr. Barnsley saying Villa think playing against City, their rivals. Uh, what do you mean? You mean think like that, or to help them win? Or I'm not sure what you mean by that, Ryan. You mean think that it's a rival so that they play a bit more aggressive? I'm not sure what you're meaning by that, mate. But thank you, Ryan. Ball played out to that far side now by ALKMAAR. As they kick the ball long up towards the halfway line, challenged by Villa as Villa now win it back, playing it back to the centre backs and then all the way back to the goalkeeper. Oh, what is going on with Villa? Why are they slowing the game down like this? Now, Villa just knocking it about on the edge of their own box. I don't know, understand this strategy tonight, guys. I think they're trying to slow the momentum down for ALKMAAR. ALKMAAR wanting to play at speed. But Villa should be able to deal with that. They should be. They're experienced Premier League club. They play like that in the Premier League. We see it week in week out that the Premier League game is end to end, fast flowing football. So Villa now with the ball over the top as they get in behind the ALKMAAR defence. Can they get the shot off? Pushed out wide to that far side as Villa now knock it out of play under pressure. Oh, and he missed the opportunity there. Should have just took a shot. He got in behind the defence, but trying to get the ball under control gave the chance for ALKMAAR to get it under control. Now Villa with a shot into the box. Ball crossed in. Ball now Villa with the box. And the shot goes in and it's a goal. Villa low and hard into the far corner of the net. And the goalkeeper did go the right way, but didn't make the connection with the ball. Claims that there was a handball in the process, but that was so quick. ALKMAAR losing the possession on that far side as Villa quickly intercepted it, played it into the centre, then out towards the edge of the D and managed to get the shot off. And it's low and hard into the bottom corner of the net on that far side of the goal. Yeah, struck on the half volley. And it's Bailey that scored. Ryan saying, Mr. Barnes is saying, running slow. Okay, mate. It could be a strategy, couldn't it, mate? Could be a strategy. So the goal stands. So ALKMAAR get us back underway. So Villa scoring on around 13 minutes. Now ALKMAAR playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. So thank you for that, Mr. Barnsley. Stevie saying, go on, Villa. Absolutely well said, Stevie. We want all UK clubs to get good results tonight in Europe. Now Villa with the possession in the centre, played in as ALKMAAR challenged for it, but Villa managing to keep the possession as eventually they knock it all the way back to the centre-backs on the halfway line. ALKMAAR coming to press the ball, but looking a lot better now for Villa as they play it out wide to that far side, but it's too much on that and it's gone out of play, and that'll be a goal kick to ALKMAAR. Yeah, Villa starting to find their way into this game more. First 5-10 minutes, it was ALKMAAR looking the more dangerous of the two teams, but Villa now starting to get themselves into this a lot more. So we've got a throw in on this near side. ALKMAAR with a throw in now midway inside their own half. Ball comes in. Now Villa knock it up the other end of the field as eventually Villa do get it down and then fouled on the halfway line. So that will be a free kick to Villa. Now Villa can take it short as and play it back to the centre backs. Now played forward, but it's intercepted by ALKMAAR. As now ALKMAAR playing it out wide to this near side, trying to come forward. Challenge comes in from Villa, and now we've got two ALKMAAR players on the ground. Now they don't like it. They started the game aggressive, and now they're getting the aggression coming back from them from Villa, and they're not liking it. But they started the game very aggressively in the first 10 minutes. As the saying goes, guys, if you can't give it, if you can't take it, don't give it. And ALKMAAR now getting a dose of reality as they started the game off very fast, frantic, and physical. Now Villa winning the ball back as they play it into the centre. Now coming forward as ALKMAAR tried to challenge for it, but Villa ride the challenge there as they managed to keep the possession, played out wide to that far side before it's played back into the centre circle, but not controlled well as ALKMAAR win it back. Now ALKMAAR on the attack as they race forward now towards the edge of the Villa box, coming into the box as it's knocked out wide to this near side, now crossed in, headed away by Villa as ALKMAAR pick up the pieces outside the box and now play it back out wide to this near side. Mr. Barnes is saying, got a feeling Villa will win it. Well, hopefully, mate. Hopefully, as I've said loads of times when we do European football, we are football fan in UK, so we're always going to want UK clubs to do well in Europe. I don't care about rivalries when it comes to European football. I just want to see all UK football clubs do well because I love football, guys. And the UK is where I was born, it's where I live. So I want to see UK clubs doing well. Plus the fact that we should take pride in the fact that we gave the world the game of football. So therefore, we want to give a good account of ourselves in whatever competition we take part in, no matter whether it's club or country. Now, ALKMAAR playing it back to the goalkeeper. That's now ALKMAAR trying to play out from the back, playing it out wide to this near side. As now a long ball up the field, across the field, out to that far side as ALKMAAR trying to switch the play. And then eventually it's gone on out under pressure from Villa. So that'll be a throw-in on that far side, deep inside the Villa half to ALKMAAR. So yeah, I hope you're right, Ryan. Thank you, mate. Mr. Barnes also saying cup. Oh, right. You think they win the competition? Okay, interesting. Thank you for that, mate. Villa now winning the ball back deep inside their own half as now they play it out wide to this near side. And a foul comes in as Villa tried to race up this near side, and the referee going to give a yellow card there, and rightly so, in my opinion. Yeah, no attempt to win the ball. He's just stuck the leg in on the Villa player, took him out, and that's a clear and obvious foul. So Mijnande, I think he's called. Sorry, guys, I can't read the ALKMAAR player. Mijanda or something like that he's called. So Villa now with the possession as they kick the ball long, but it's intercepted by ALKMAAR just inside their own half. Now played out wide to that far side as Villa come to press the ball from the front. ALKMAAR playing it back towards the centre backs as now they play the ball across their back line as Villa push up to press the ball. Now Villa intercept it as the ball's kicked long, but ALKMAAR knocking it out wide to this near side from the loose ball as they eventually win it back and play it back again to their defensive line. Now Villa coming to press from the front as they force ALKMAAR to almost lose the ball as they play it out wide on that far side. Now ALKMAAR playing it up the field and it's gone out of play, and that'll be a throw-in on that far side. So throw into Villa, bang on the halfway line. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could. Would be really appreciated. Let us know you appreciate us covering your club and the game in particular. And if you guys have already hit it, thank you very much. Top stuff. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate the fantastic support. So Villa now with the possession at the back as it's played out wide to that far side. Intercepted by ALKMAAR as Villa tried to challenge to win it back, but ALKMAAR managed to ride the challenge as now they're just knocking it about on that far side. Now a ball over the top as they managed to get in behind the Villa defence. Coming into the box, getting the shot off, and it's a good save by the goalkeeper. Well, there is a case for whether he was offside there, but no flag from the linesman. So thank you for that, Ryan. Ken is saying depends. ELFR. Depends. I think that's going to be before they are challenged for a Champions League slot. Yeah, good shout, Ken. I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly where Villa are in the league, to be honest. So now ALKMAAR with the possession as they play it up the centre. Yep, you're right. Sorry, they're near and challenging for the top four. Now Villa coming forward as they knock the ball into the box. And now Villa with a shot. Oh, and they scored a second. Well, ALKMAAR doing their own downfall here as Villa capitalise on the mistakes and score a second. And it's Tielemans with the goal on 22 minutes, guys. So ALKMAAR tried playing it out from the back from the goalkeeper, rolled it forward, then tried to knock it out wide to that far side, but it was cut out by Villa. Villa intercepted it, quickly played the ball forward into the box, and Tielemans getting the ball stuck under his foot initially, but still managed to get the shot off, and it's straight into the back of the net, even with the goalkeeper coming close in the space. So fantastic goal from Villa, capitalising on ALKMAAR's mistakes. Wow, great start. 23 minutes gone, guys. And it's AZ ALKMAAR 0, Villa 2. It's now ALKMAAR again, trying to play out from the back. Almost slipping there under pressure from Villa, but just managed to knock the ball back to the goalkeeper. So, yeah, well said, Ken. You're right, mate. They could be in the Champions League challenging up there, aren't they, mate? I forgot where they were. I thought they were actually in 7th. But you're right. They're in 5th, aren't they? They're in 5th in the Premier League. So Villa potentially going to be challenging for the Champions League. Or for a Champions League spot, should I say. A lot of football still to be played, but there's no reason why they still can't try to win this competition. Trophy is a trophy. Ball played up the field by ALKMAAR. Now ball challenged by Villa. And so it's just gone out of play on that far side. It's so unusual seeing Villa playing all blue like this. It's a nice kit, actually. I quite like this kit. It's kind of a blue kit with dark shades of blue and light shades of blue. It's quite unique. Now Villa play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Oh, Villa went forced into a mistake. And ALKMAAR with a shot. And they blasted it wide. Well, ALKMAAR gifted a mistake right back at them there. And they didn't make the most of the opportunity, knocking the ball wide. But Villa getting themselves in trouble there, trying to play out slowly from the back. Mugged by ALKMAAR in reality. But yeah, well said, Ken. You're absolutely right, mate. They're going to be taking that challenge very serious, aren't they? Now Villa got themselves in a good position in the league. But hopefully they're still going to go for it with this competition, mate. As now Villa trying to play out from the back, but ALKMAAR now pressing really hungrily from the front as they just realised they could potentially force Villa into mistakes. Now Villa playing it out on this near side as the ball played up the field. Now Villa on the attack as they knock it out wide to that far side, moving up the field at pace here as ALKMAAR challenge for it just on the edge of their own box, and it deflects out for a throw-in on that far side to Villa as ALKMAAR just showing a little bit of frustration towards the referee. So thanks for that, Ken. Good point, mate. Mr. Barnsley saying, Barnsley till I die, England till I die. Okay, thank you, Ryan. Now, Villa with the ball on the halfway line. Ben, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Ben saying, hi, lads. I'm going to hospital appointment, but I'm here until I arrive. Okay, thank you for joining us, Ben. Always good to see you, mate. Hope you're not going to hospital for anything serious, too serious, mate. But yeah, thank you for dropping in, Ben. Hope everything is okay. Hope it's just a routine visit of some description. So yeah, I'm sure most of the fans in the fandom community send our best wishes to you if you've got a health issue that's bothering you, mate. So Villa now with the possession on this near side. As the ball played back to the halfway line under pressure from ALKMAAR. But yeah, good to have you with us, Ben. Always good to have you in the chat, mate. Like I say, best wishes to you if you've got some health issue that's bothering you at the moment, mate. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. But thank you for that, Ben. Ken saying good to join. Good to join us, Ben. Nice one, Ken. Top stuff, mate. Awesome. Absolutely. So ball knocked out of play on this near side. As Villa now with the throw-in midway inside the ALKMAAR half. Ball comes in as it's knocked back to the halfway line. As Villa now with the possession and playing it back to the goalkeeper as ALKMAAR press the ball. If you're just joining us, guys, we're just coming up to 28 minutes gone, and it's AZ ALKMAAR 0, Villa 2. Just to let you guys know, still no goals in the West Ham game vs Olympiacos, and also Rangers against Sparta Prague. Still no goals in that in the Europa League. Villa now with the possession on the halfway line. As they play it forward now, ALKMAAR with the possession, but as they win it, but Villa quickly win it back as now a ball crossed into the box and it's knocked away out to this near side, and I think that's gone out for a corner. So the other game in Villa's group doesn't kick off till 8 o'clock, guys. Now Villa with a corner towards the near post. It's headed away and goes out on this near side for a throw-in. Now Villa with the throw-in as the ball comes in. Now crossed into the box, headed away out to that far side, and it's gone out for another throw-in to Villa. About 6 or 7 yards from the corner flag on that far side. Villa now with the ball thrown up the field as they play it back to the centre-backs. Now ball played out wide to this near side as ALKMAAR quickly come to press the ball. Villa being forced to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper under pressure. Now played out wide to that far side by the keepers. Villa just riding the challenge there. Now played forward. Space to run into now as ALKMAAR committed a lot of bodies forward. Now Villa play it out wide to that far side as they race towards the goal. Ball crossed in, and it's just a bit too much there for Bailey to latch onto that, and it's come out to this near side as Villa regain the possession. Now played back inside as it's knocked all the way back to the halfway line. So a goal gone in the game. Marseille have scored 1-0 up against AK Athens. That's in Group B in the Europa League, which is Brighton and Hove Albion's group. So Marseille taking the lead in that one, guys. So thanks for that, Ken. Ben saying, anyone in Conference League for Scotland? Yes, mate. Aberdeen. Aberdeen are in it, but they don't kick off till 8 o'clock. Now, ALKMAAR playing out from the back as they play it out wide to that far side. Now a long ball kicked up the field out wide to this near side as ALKMAAR now trying to get in behind. They do, but that's got to be offside. ALKMAAR scoring, ball crossed in, tapped into the bottom of the net. But sorry, guys, I didn't get irate at that because I knew it was going to get called offside. 2 ALKMAAR attacking players behind the Aston Villa defence, or should I say the defensive line, as the ball was headed behind the Villa line. They got caught clear offside. No question it was offside. It was miles offside. And Ben saying, thanks, guys. No worries, Ben. No worries, mate. You know that's what we're here for, to share info with each other so we all learn a bit more. So, yeah, no worries, mate. It's difficult, in it, keeping track of these competitions with so many UK clubs being taking part in it. Sometimes now we've got this extra competition. But the good thing about it is seeing more UK clubs involved in European competition. So we're just waiting for the referee as I think he's having a double check with a VAR. I don't see why we need it double checking. It was clear and obviously offside. So, yeah, it's been confirmed. So we're about to get back underway with Villa in possession as the goalkeeper now kicks the ball long up the field out wide to that far side. Villa now under pressure from ALKMAAR, but managed to keep the possession as they play it back to their defensive line. ALKMAAR quickly coming out to press the ball as Villa now play it forward. Immediately press on the ball as Villa now win it back. Now played in behind, but just not able to make the most of that as the ALKMAAR goalkeeper comes out and intercepts it. Now ALKMAAR playing out from the back. Now they play it out wide to that far side as now a long ball played up the field as it goes straight to the Villa keeper. Now the ball knocked out wide to that far side as both sets of players challenge for it. ALKMAAR eventually win the possession. Villa not giving it up though as ALKMAAR play it out wide to that far side under pressure. Now coming forward as a long ball crossed into the box, but it's knocked away by Villa back out in the direction it came. ALKMAAR picking up the pieces as they knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Ben is saying, I did hear you talk about Aberdeen in one stream in Conference League. I must have forgotten what competition it was. No, it's easy to do, mate. Easy confusion because you got to remember Hibs and Hearts were in that competition as well in the qualifying stage. Aberdeen originally started off in the Europa League, but didn't qualify for it and then dropped into the Europa Conference League. So it gets confusing quite easily with that, mate, because obviously you got clubs dropping out and clubs dropping into the other competitions as well. Because if you don't qualify for the Europa League, you drop into the Conference League, and then obviously that's how Aberdeen ended up in the Conference League. But hopefully they can get something out of tonight's game and do well. So, yeah, thank you for that, Ben, top man. Now Villa with the possession as they play it out wide to that far side. ALKMAAR challenge for it, winning it back on the halfway line as now they play back inside. Villa with a challenge, and ALKMAAR get a free kick here for the foul. Oh, sorry, guys. Just to let you guys know, in Group A, which is West Ham's group, West Ham are now 1-0 down against Olympiacos. So Olympiacos have scored in that one, and also a goal in the other game in that group. Baka Topola, if that's if I'm pronouncing that correctly, have gone 1-0 up against SC Freiburg. So goals going in West Ham's group. Still no goals in Rangers' group. So, so now free kick taken, but Villa have won the possession back from an offside there. As now Villa play out from the back. Now knocked out wide to this near side. It's a nice bit of play here from Villa, knocking the ball forward, coming towards the edge of the box. ALKMAAR with a challenge. And I think the offside flag gone up there. But Bailey now on the ground in the box from that challenge. Well, the linesman's giving him offside, but for me, that is onside. He's given an offside against Bailey, but that looked onside to me. So Bailey still on the ground here. Just waiting for the medical staff to come on. And hopefully he's going to be okay. Let's hope nothing serious. It was a bit of a crunching challenge, but let's hope he's going to be okay. Ben saying that makes sense. No worries. Yep, yep. That, like I say, mate, that's probably where the confusion come because they was, like I say, they were originally in the Europa League. So it can get confusing with it, mate. So yeah, don't worry about it, mate. I get confused all the time. So much football to keep up with, and positions. It's like before I got confused because I thought that Villa. I think the last time I saw them, they was in seventh place in the league. But Ken reminding me that they were actually a bit further up the league than that. So it's just the football just never stops, does it, mate? So 1 minute you look at what the table 1 minute or the competition 1 minute you see it, then you don't look at it for another week and things have changed. It's easy, it's so easy done. Football's such a fast moving sport. So yeah, no worries, Ben. Easy mistake, easy misunderstanding to make, mate. So Bailey is back to his feet. He's gonna be fine to continue as we get back underway now with ALKMAAR playing with a free kick from midway inside their own half. It was given as an offside, but that's a shocking decision because VAR's not even checked it as far as I can see. Now ALKMAAR playing the ball out wide to that far side as they chip the ball long over the top, trying to get him behind, but the Villa goalkeeper comes right to the edge of his box and intercepts that well. So Villa now to play out from the back. Ken is saying in Conference League, as they get knocked out of Europa League by Hacken. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, I can't remember who the team, but yeah, I'll take your word for it, Ken. If that, yeah, it does ring a bell. That Hacken. I think we did that game. I can't remember. Did we cover that game? I can't remember now. Like I say, it gets so confusing. We're covering so much. But thank you, Ken. Top man. Good info there from Ken. Now ball played out wide to that far side for Villa. As they now cut the ball back inside. Playing it back to the defensive line as ALKMAAR just sitting off here inside their own half. Now Villa playing it down the centre as it's challenged by ALKMAAR, but Villa managing to retain the possession as they're forced to play it back to the halfway line, immediately under pressure, but Villa retaining it as they manage to work it out to this near side. ALKMAAR really looking hungry to win the ball back, but Villa riding all the challenges really well as now they find some space, playing it out wide to that far side. Ball played into the box as the ball just goes out of play there. McGinn trying to get onto the end of that, but just blocked off by the ALKMAAR player, and it sneaks out of play for goal kick to ALKMAAR. So, yeah, thank you for that, Ken, top man. Ben saying, if you win the Carabao Cup, I think you get Conference League football. If you don't get European place, yes, I think that's how it works. I think that's how it works. There's no your is it the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup? I can't remember. One of them. It is definitely. I think it is the Carabao Cup in it, or the League Cup, as it should correctly be called. Now Villa playing the ball out to this near side as it's ALKMAAR with a challenge. And ALKMAAR now winning it back as they race forward down this near side. Coming into the Villa half. Now racing towards the box, but the linesman has put the flag up, so that's going to be an offside against ALKMAAR. So, yeah, I think it is that, Ben. I'd have to double check it. I know that one of the cupcake competitions, I can't remember if it's one or both of them, but obviously it doesn't always, we don't, it's easy for us to get confused with that because most of the time winning the cup, Carabao Cup or the FA Cup doesn't really have an impact on getting a European slot because most of the time the teams that win them competitions a lot of the time are the teams that are in the top 6, 7 places in the Premier League anyway. So that's why it's easy to get confused with that, Ben. Very easy. And to be honest, I can't remember myself if it's one competition or both, the FA Cup and the League Cup. Obviously, the League Cup being the Carabao Cup, but for me, it'll always be the League Cup. That's its true name. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So Villa now with a possession as the goalkeeper knocks it out wide to that far side. Now knocked up the field as Villa knock it out of play, and it's gone out for a throw-in on that far side from Watkins' header. And that'll be a throw into ALKMAAR. So thank you for that, Ben. Ben also saying, I was about to celebrate when West Spam looking, but then you remember it's European football. All right. Thank you, Ben. Top man. Yep. Yep. What a guy. Top man, Ben. Massive respect to you for that, mate. Yeah, I know you guys, some fans don't take it serious, but me personally, it's up to you guys how you look at it. I'll never tell you what to think like that. But for me personally, guys, when it comes to European football, I'm not interested in rivalries. I just want to see UK clubs do well because at the end of the day, guys, we should take pride in the fact that the UK created this game. We should take pride in it. We shouldn't be talked down to by other nations that want to disrespect us just because they don't like the fact that that the UK invented the game. We should take pride in it, as far as I'm concerned. Why not? Now the ball played up the field. So what I'm meaning, guys, is because of that, I want to see UK clubs give a good account of themselves in Europe, so that we can be proud of the fact that we gave this beautiful game to the world as a nation. Now Villa with the ball at the back as ALKMAAR pressing the ball. But yeah, top man, Ben, massive respect to you for that, mate. A lot of fans don't think like that. A lot of fans don't think like that, which is disappointing, really, because like I say, we play that much league football, club football, in domestic football games that there's plenty of time for the banter. And that's why I don't understand why fans can't just put it to one side just for European competitions, because It's just a whole different ball game. We should be bantering European clubs, not our own clubs. As now Villa playing it out wide to that far side. ALKMAAR challenging for it, winning it back now, playing it up towards the halfway line. As now a tussle, and Langley getting a yellow card there for that challenge on the halfway line. Yeah, he's just kicked the player in the back of the shin there, trying to. Yeah, he's all over him there. Nothing. Bit of a soft foul to give away that. So ALKMAAR now with a free kick. Ball kick long up the field and headed on, but they've headed it wide. And that will be a goal kick to Villa. So 4 minutes added on, guys, at the end of this first half. So, yeah, top man, Ben, massive respect to you for that, mate. Ben also said Man United won yesterday. Much needed. Absolutely, yeah. And what a tribute to... what's going on here? This referee is... not sure about that from the referee there. He just keeps checking things when Villa... when ALKMAAR's got questionable offsides, he's checking it. He's double checking it. Or should I say when he's using VAR, but when Villa had one earlier on, he didn't check it. So, but he's done it now 2 or 3 times for ALKMAAR, which is really strange. Now ball played out wide to that far side as ALKMAAR now winning another free kick here. What's this for? They didn't seem to be doing a lot wrong there, Villa. All right, now we can see it close up. We can see, yeah. Well, why has he done that? So yeah, unfortunately, guys, this is a fair free kick. The Villa player there just tried to. I don't know what. Well, the ball was bouncing about. He's tried to lift it over the top, in behind, under pressure from the ALKMAAR player. Sorry, just break off for a minute. It's now ALKMAAR with a cross as it's worked out to this near side, crossed in from the edge of the box, but the goalkeeper manages to claim that, and that released the pressure for Villa. But yeah, sorry guys, we're just saying there, the Villa player there, he had the ball and he tried to like kind of chip it over himself under pressure from the ALKMAAR player, and as he's done it, he's under pressure with the ALKMAAR player right up against him. And as he's come to turn round, he's put his elbow out, and the ball just bounced off his elbow. So it's given as a handball. Now the ball kicked long up the field as ALKMAAR now on the attack again. Villa quickly getting back to intercept it under pressure. As Villa forced to knock it out of play on this near side. ALKMAAR, their behaviour towards the referee is really questionable. Every decision, they're behaving like overgrown children, stamping their feet, putting their arms in the air, gesturing towards the referee. What a great start to the game for Villa. So hopefully they can keep it going in the second half. Right, so just bear with me a second, guys. Just going to bring up the match stats. So yeah, sorry guys, just bear with me a second. I'm just trying to bring it on the screen. Bear with me a second. Come on. Sorry guys, my laggy. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me a second. I'm nearly there. Where are we? There we go. Got it. Here we go. Should be coming on your screen in a moment, guys. Just bear with me a second. Here we go. Sorry, I had a bit of trouble finding that then. Europa League Conference League is not as easy to find as the Europa League, as I found out a couple of times now. So here we go, guys. This is how the first half has gone in numbers. Total shots, 4 for ALKMAAR, 2 for Villa. Shots on target, 1 for ALKMAAR, 2 for Villa. Possession, 48% for ALKMAAR, 52% for Villa. Pass accuracy, 230. Passes, 230 for ALKMAAR, 251 for Villa. Pass accuracy, 86%. 86% for ALKMAAR, 85% for Villa. Fouls, 6 against ALKMAAR, 7 against Villa. Yellow cards, 2 against 2 for ALKMAAR, 1 for Villa. Red cards, none, thankfully. Offsides, 3 against ALKMAAR and 1 against Villa. Corners, 1 apiece. So there you go, guys. That's how the first half has gone in numbers. I'll leave that on the screen for you guys to have a look at and analyse during the halftime break. Just to quickly let you guys know what's going on in the other groups. In Group A, in the Europa League, it's currently Bakker Topola 1, FC Freiburg 0, and Olympiacos 2, West Ham 0. That's West Ham's group. Obviously, West Ham losing at the minute, 2-0 down. In Group B, Marseille 1, AAK Athens 0, and obviously Brighton play Ajax at 8 o'clock. In Group C, Aris Limassol 0, Real Betis 0, Sparta Prague 0, Rangers 0. So no goals in Rangers' group so far. Group D, Rakau. I can't even read this club's name. Rakau Chiskowski. I don't think I'm getting that right. But they're currently losing 1-0 to Sporting Lisbon. And SK Sterngrass currently 2-1 down to Atlanta. In Group H, Mold 3-1 win, 3-1 up against Hacken in Group H. So that covers the Europa League. In the Europa Conference League, Group A, guys, KI Klaskowski 2, Olympic Lujiran 0. I need to learn how to pronounce some of these Eastern European clubs. Lille 0, Slovan Bratislav 1. I hope you guys are having a good laugh at me trying to pronounce these names. Group B, KAA Ghent 4, Bridal. I can't. What is with these names? Who thinks up these names? You can't even pronounce them. Bridebilk 0. If that's how I'm pronounced, I don't think I'm getting that right. Oh, I could do a comedy show just on me trying to pronounce European clubs. Group C, Balkans, Bolokini. 2-1 down to Astana in Group C, and the other game in Group C not kicking off till 8 o'clock. Group D, Lugana 0, Club Brugge 1. The other game kicking off at 8 o'clock in that group. Group E, AZ ALKMAAR, ALKMAAR 0, Aston Villa 2, as we know. And the other game in this group not kicking off till 8 o'clock, which is Zindiski Mostar v Legia Warsaw. And also one more game to tell you about in the Europa Conference League, which is Fenerbahce, currently 1-0 up against Ludogorets Razgrad. So yeah, Honest, I might have to do a comedy clip of me trying to pronounce these clubs in Eastern Europe, guys. Honest, it's crazy. Sorry about that. Sorry if I didn't get them right, guys, but I try. I try. Um, Sorry about that, Ben. Yeah, I broke off from your point before, didn't I? Because I seen something going on in the game. Ben saying Man United won yesterday, much needed. Yeah, and a fantastic tribute to Bobby as well, mate. Bobby, obviously getting that home win, that first game since his passing. So hopefully that means a little bit of something to his family. I know it doesn't take away from the loss, but hopefully it's at least a special memory for his family. So yeah, well said, Ben. Um, Thanks for that, mate. Ken, he's saying Tuesday, Ben. Um, Tuesday? Right, sorry. Ken, I'm not seeing. Obviously, I'm sorry, mate. I've obviously missed something. I've just wrapped back over his two previous comments, but obviously that's not following on from that. So apologies, Ken. I'm not following that bit, mate. Ben is saying, yeah, I thought were WW yesterday. Is that WW yesterday? Oh, crazy. No, this internet world, what is it turning us into? Ken is saying much needed victory. Absolutely, yeah, definitely. United needed the 3 points, didn't they? Not had the best start to the European campaign, but great to see him get the 3 points and obviously a great tribute to Bobby. Um, so yeah, thank you guys. Well said. Uh, Ken also saying the Carabao Cup holders qualify for the Europa Conference League. Oh, is it the Conference League now? Have they changed it? Well, it used to be the Europa League, didn't it? I did. So it must be the Conference League now. So is the FA Cup then? Let's have a look. Let's quickly have a look. I'll have a look now so we get it. To Yes, sorry, I've just Googled it, guys. Yes, the winners of the competition automatically qualify for the Europa League group stage proper the following season. So that's for the FA Cup, guys. So obviously, Ken is telling us that the Carabao Cup, if you win the Carabao Cup, you go into the Europa Conference League. I've just looked it up, and if you win the FA Cup, you go into the Europa League proper. In other words, you don't have to qualify; you go straight into the Europa League group stage. Um, so yeah, so obviously, if you potentially win either of the competitions, you can get a European place. But a lot of the time, as I said earlier, guys, a lot of time that doesn't count because a lot of the time it's one of the top 8 clubs in the Premier League that tend to win the Europa League. Win the Carabao Cup or the league, the FA Cup. So a lot of the time we just don't. That doesn't get used in that way because, like I say, a lot of the time it's the clubs that are in the top 6, 7, 8 clubs in the Premier League that normally win them competitions. So I suppose that's why we're a bit confused about it, to be fair. But yeah, top man, Ken, thank you for that, mate. Yeah, as I said, I just looked up the FA Cup as well to see that. And so is it Ken? Is it directly into the Conference League? If you win the Carabao Cup, I presume it's directly into the Conference League group stages. Uh, I don't know if you know that. I can look it up to be sure, but I'm presuming it will be, as it's probably the same structure as the FA Cup. Just like I say, just different competition gets you in a different um, way. So Ken is saying half time nil, Villa 2. Uh, Thank you, Ken. Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic start to this game for Villa, leading 2-0 uh, in the first half. So let's hope they can continue to do that in the second and maybe even get a few more goals, give them because goals could come down to goal difference when it comes to getting to the end of the group. Could be goal difference could become be sorry guys, I can't get my words out. Could become very important in the last round of games in the group. Um, so yeah. So guys, as I'm sure you guys are well aware, a lot of games coming uh, this weekend in the Premier League and Championship, Scottish football, loads of football coming this weekend. So just gonna have a quick look. Obviously, so yeah. So tomorrow night, Crystal Palace taking on Tottenham in another London derby. Um, that kicking off at 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. That could, if Tottenham win that, they could go 5 points clear at the top of the league. That's an interesting one, guys. Do you think that will make any difference to the title race? Or do you think it make no difference at all? Also, guys, UEFA Women's Nation League games going on tomorrow. England ladies taking on Belgium, kicking off at 7:45 tomorrow evening in Group A1. Also, the Netherlands playing Scotland tomorrow in the same group, also kicking off at the same time. So important games tomorrow for the national teams in the ladies football in Group A3. Germany playing Wales ladies. That kicking off at 16:45. So that's 4:45 tomorrow afternoon. If I can might do that, if I can get home from work early enough. Depends what time I finish work. Northern Ireland also playing tomorrow. They're kicking off at 5:15 against Hungary. So Northern Ireland ladies also playing tomorrow. Also on Friday night, guys, we have a couple of games in Scotland. The Scottish Championship, Dundee United against Arbroath and Queen's Park against Partick Thistle. Those both tomorrow night. And also in a game in the FA Trophy uh, from town, if that's pronounced correctly, against Cribs. First round draw in the FA Trophy. Also games in the Welsh Premiership tomorrow, guys, as Connacht Nomads taking on Cannonfoot Town, as well as Pontybont taking on Aberystwyth Town. So, number of games there. Have you got any games in the Northern Irish Premier League tomorrow? No, no games in Northern Ireland tomorrow. So, there you go, guys. That lets you know what football's coming tomorrow. The teams are coming back on the field. So, ALKMAAR making a substitution here. Bruno Martinel coming on for Alexandre, I think that said. Also, Thiago Dantas coming on and Sven Mijnandez coming off for ALKMAAR. So double substitution at the start of the second half for ALKMAAR. So the players just coming back onto the field. We should be back underway very shortly. Don't forget, guys, please feel free to drop your comments in the chat. We want to hear from you. Fan Den is not about any one club, it's about you guys as fans. It's true trying to build a true fan channel here, guys. If you really care about the future of football, then this might be the channel that you want to be part of, as we're trying to involve you guys and make you guys, help you guys feel part of what we're doing. Because here at Football Fan Den, we believe football is the fans. And why? Because look at what is happening with the ownerships of many clubs across the UK and Europe in the last few years, particularly the UK. Um, it's getting dangerous, guys, and if we're not careful, we could end up with our game um, being monopolized by rich, powerful corporations and fans coming second. Well, I intend to do something positive for fans so that fans can have a voice in football because at the end of the day, look, people clicking up. We had 7 people. These people that are clicking up, you not true football fans. If you're clicking off when I'm saying something like that, it shows you are not true football fans, in my opinion, because you don't care about the game. You've got this tribal mentality. Well, Fanden is not a tribal mentality. Fanden is about fans and about bringing good fans together and doing something positive for fans, not just talking the talk like the media do, the mainstream media. But disappointing to see people clicking out when I mention something like that. And these people have the nerve to call themselves true football fans and they won't even listen to what I've got to say. Yes, okay. Ball now back in players. We're back underway, guys. ALKMAAR now in possession. I don't need the fake football fans, do we, guys? Top fans like you guys, that part of the Fanden community will help us grow the channel and hopefully build something special for true football fans like you guys. So now ALKMAAR with the ball played out wide to that far side as the ball crossed into the box. As Villa challenge to win it back now, trying to clear their lines, knocking the ball up the field on this near side. ALKMAAR intercept it, but Villa challenge to win it back now, knocked into the centre as Villa racing forward down the centre now. Ball played out wide to that far side as now Villa coming towards the edge of the ALKMAAR box under pressure, but just cut it back as now Villa with the possession midway inside ALKMAAR's half. Now ALKMAAR just coming to press the ball, but Villa managing to work through the press as they play it through the middle. Argue for a foul there, but the referee giving nothing. He's giving nothing to Villa unless it's clear and obvious. I'm fed up with these referees that are intimidated by the home fans. We want referees that have got some backbone and just do their job. ALKMAAR now playing out from the back as they knock the ball out wide to that far side. Now a long ball up the field as ALKMAAR now racing towards the Villa box. Ball taken towards the byline, crossed in, across the face of goal, and it goes straight through everybody and out on this near side for throw-in. Now, Villa with the throw-in on this near side. I'd say about 6 yards from the corner flag, guys. Throw-in comes in as Villa head it back out of play, and that'll be a throw into ALKMAAR, but a lot further up the field, closer to the halfway line. So what do you think, guys? I want to hear what you guys think about. Obviously, we're focused on this, but just to create a bit of chit chat amongst you guys, what do you guys think about Tottenham so far? Do you think they can keep their momentum going, or do you think that they will do the usual Spursy thing and drop off later on in the season and mess it up for themselves? Let me know, guys. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. I ask you these kind of things because, as I keep saying, in my opinion, football fans' opinions matter more than any pundits or any um, ownership or media company. You guys make football, so I'd love to know your thoughts on that. If you guys want to share any thoughts you have, Now Villa with the possession at the back. As ALKMAAR coming to press the ball. Now it's played out wide to this near side as ALKMAAR intercept it and knock it all the way back to their own goalkeeper. Also, guys, let me know who you think your favourite UK club. We got obviously we have Villa involved tonight. We've got West Ham involved in the Europa League. Got Aberdeen involved. Rangers, Glasgow Rangers involved. There's another club I'm forgetting as well. Who am I forgetting? Brighton involved, obviously. Yeah, Brighton over Albion. Liverpool. So let me know, guys. Who do you think out of all those UK clubs, which club do you think is the most likely to go on and potentially win either this competition or the Europa League? Now, Villa coming down the middle with Bailey in possession. Bailey as it's knocked into the goal. I think that was Bailey. Now it's played across the face of goal. And Watkins has smashed it into the back of the net at the back post to give Villa a 3-0 lead. Well, they converted defence into attack in a matter of moments there. What a goal. Really good play there from Villa. Just a long ball up to the halfway line. And the ball played through. And yeah, it is Bailey. Bailey coming through the centre backs beautifully there. And Watkins picking up the ricocheted ball and tapping it in at the back post. Well, Bailey is having a really good game, I think, guys. Frustration there being shown by the ALKMAAR goalkeeper. This earphone's doing my head in, it just keeps falling out my ear. Ken is saying, any opinions on Everton? Everton. Well, Everton, they're being investigated at the moment, aren't they? Apparently, and they're saying that the the Premier League, going to punish them with a 12 points deduction, which is absolutely crazy. When we hearing that Man City got all that. Oh, sorry, mate. Just let me break off. ALKMAAR now coming forward as they race into the box on that far side, getting the shot off. And the goalkeeper with a fantastic save there. As the ball deflects away and out for a corner on this near side to ALKMAAR. Sorry, Ken. I will come back to your question in a moment, mate. Just deal with this. I want to keep you guys informed in case you're unable to watch it. So ALKMAAR now with a corner on this near side. Corner comes in. It's deep. Headed up in the air by ALKMAAR as it bounces on the ground. The goalkeeper there fouled. Well, he's arguing with the referee, but let's just have a look at the replay. Looked like a clear and obvious foul on the goalkeeper. He made the... No, they're not showing us the clip. They're showing us the clip. You know, the plonkers, these media companies, aren't they? Now Villa winning back the possession in the middle of the park. Now played back to the defensive line as it's quickly knocked out wide to that far side, but cut out by ALKMAAR. As ALKMAAR now coming forward down that far side, played towards the edge of the box. Now it's crossed in, and ALKMAAR just managing to get the touch on that, but they've knocked it wide, and that'll be a goal kick to Villa. It's the referee just coming over. The referee coming over and having a word with one of the ALKMAAR players, and also Watkins for Villa. Looks like he's getting himself involved in a bit of shenanigans of some description there that we're not seeing off the ball. So we're back underway as the ball deflected out to this near side for a throw into ALKMAAR. ALKMAAR now with the ball as Villa challenge for it. Now it's knocked up the field as ALKMAAR trying to latch onto it. The Villa keeper coming out to kick it back up the field under pressure. As ALKMAAR now pick it up on the halfway line. It's that kind of game you can't take your eye off it at the moment. As ALKMAAR now playing it out wide to this near side. Villa quickly coming across to press the ball. As ALKMAAR play it back to the defensive line. Now played out wide to that far side as they try to push up the field. But played back under pressure from Villa. Now ALKMAAR with a long ball again back out wide to that far side, but this time it's cut out by Villa, who win back the possession. Now Villa playing it into the centre as now they come racing forward into the ALKMAAR half. Under pressure from ALKMAAR, knocked out wide to that far side as they keep the momentum going. Now crossed into the box. Oh, it's a goal into the back of the net. Beautifully by McGinn. And what a goal. Bailey sliding in the cross. And McGinn just latching onto it. All he had to do was tap it into the back of the net. And that sees Villa with a 4-0 lead. Well, absolutely beautiful bit of play there from Villa. Tearing open the AZ ALKMAAR defence. As I said before, guys, Bailey looking on fire in this game. What a goal. Yeah, and McGinn did really well to tap that in because he literally had an ALKMAAR player hanging on his back, but he still managed to make the contact to just tap it into the back of the net. Beautiful team goal that from Villa. Sorry, Ken. So yeah, Ken was asking me about Everton. Yeah, they're being, well, I believe there's a, what is it? They're currently being investigated, or they've been investigated by the Premier League, and now it's gone to an independent inquiry. But I was reading before that apparently if that independent inquiry finds them guilty, then Villa potentially, Everton, potentially going to get a 12-point deduction. Now, if that happens, that's a disgrace, because what about Man City and these 100 and odd broken charges that they're supposed to have done, and yet still nothing against Manchester City? So you can't be punishing clubs like Everton if you're not going to do the same to other clubs like Man City, who have broke a lot more rules. I'm not saying that Everton shouldn't be punished if they broke rules, but it seems a bit out of order to go after Everton for breaking one rule when Man City have broke in excess of over 100 rules and nothing has happened to them yet. So, yeah, we'll have to see how that develops as it continues to play out, mate. But concerning times at the moment for Everton. That's what I would say, especially with that new stadium being built. If they don't manage to stay up this season, they could end up in all sorts of financial trouble, which is concerning. I'm not saying I want Everton to stay up for anything other than football reasons, but at the same time, I don't want to see any clubs getting into financial crisis. And obviously, Everton potentially could be in a mega financial meltdown if they got relegated at the moment. So yeah, we'll have to watch, keep an eye on it, Ken. A lot happening at the moment with Everton in on and off the pitch, on and off the pitch. So yeah, but thanks for that great question, Ken. Ken also saying Ollie on fire. Yeah, thank you, mate. Thank you, Ken. Bailey on fire is not an all. As now Villa playing the ball down this near side. Just managed to keep it in. But then, as he did manage to keep it in, it's gone behind for a goal kick to ALKMAAR. So, still 2-0 to Olympiacos v West Ham, guys. And still no goals for the game involving Glasgow Rangers against Sparta Prague. That's still 0-0. And so they can start to get some goals. Rangers and West Ham. We want to see all UK clubs doing well. Well, I certainly do, guys, in Europe. So now Villa with a throw in on that far side as the ball comes back in. Don't forget, guys, please do it. That thumbs up if you could would be really appreciated. And thank you very much to you guys that have already hit it. Top stuff. Really appreciate your fantastic support. Thank you. Villa now with the possession midway inside their own half. That's the ball now played out. No, they keep it inside. I thought they were going to kick it out wide. As now they do kick it out wide to this near side, coming into the ALKMAAR half of the field. Now ball played over the top as Villa trying to get in behind, taking it to the byline, but ALKMAAR come to just get in front of the Villa player there on this near side as they win it back. Now ALKMAAR trying to play up the field as now the ball played in behind the Villa defence as the goalkeeper comes out to intercept it. And now Villa back with the possession. Forced all the way back towards the byline as ALKMAAR not giving it up, trying to challenge for the ball. Villa now forced to play it back to the goalkeeper as the goalkeeper now knocks it out wide to this near side. Ball kicked long up the field as ALKMAAR try to intercept it and do. Ken saying, and McGinn, yeah, he's playing well, mate. He's playing really well. Well said, Ken. Yeah, having a fantastic game so far, but Bailey doing well as well. Now ball played forward for Villa. No, it's not. Now played backwards as it's headed back towards goal. So Villa again slowing the game down with the goalkeeper. He's going to irritate the referee doing this when it matters. I don't know what he's doing with this. He's trying to draw in an ALKMAAR player, maybe to give the Villa centre-backs a bit more space because he keeps playing out really slowly from the back, trying to draw the ALKMAAR players towards him. And then when they do, he quickly picks up the ball and throws it to a Villa player in space. So maybe a tactical thing that. Bit unusual, though. Not seen it. Many keepers do that very often. But the tactics do need to be thought of outside the box, don't they, when it comes to European football? Villa now knocking the ball out wide to this near side. Now Villa coming forward as the ball with this McGinn on this near side as he plays it back into the centre. Stevie saying, whoa, go on Villa. Absolutely well said, Stevie. Yeah, well said, mate. Come on, Villa. And Ken saying, impressive. Hey, Stevie. Yep, absolutely well said, Ken. Yeah, definitely. Fantastic performance from Villa tonight as the ball played out wide to that far side, but they're just unable to keep it in. And that goes out for a throw into ALKMAAR. Deep inside their own half. Ball comes in from the throw-in. There's both sets of players challenging for it. Now ALKMAAR winning it back as they chip the ball forward. Now Villa winning the ball back on the halfway line is now they play it into the centre. Now played down the middle as it's knocked out towards that far side. Now Villa coming into the box. Ball crossed in as it's blocked off by ALKMAAR and the ball deflects out wide to that far side. Now ALKMAAR picking up the pieces as they try to relieve the pressure on their goal. Playing it back to the centre-backs and now out wide to this near side. Stevie saying, very Ken, I didn't expect this. Awesome play. Absolutely. Thank you, Stevie. Yep. No, I expected Villa to start showing some kind of strength in Europe. Oh, long ball played up the field by ALKMAAR as now they pick it up on the edge of the box. Now shot comes in and it's a goal. ALKMAAR have pulled one back, low and hard into that far corner of the net. And the goalkeeper unable to get on the end of it or keep it out. It was just a long crossfield ball from the edge of the centre circle up towards the edge of the Villa box, and he just hit it with a pretty good strike, in fairness, and it's gone into the net on this near side. Sorry, the far side of the net, low and hard. Now Villa winning the ball back from the restart as they play it back to the goalkeeper. Now ball played out wide to that far side. Ken saying Villa can't stop scoring. AZ 67, no pushover. No, absolutely well said, Ken. Yeah, well said, mate. As ALKMAAR now with the possession on that far side as Villa pressed to win the ball back. ALKMAAR just playing it back up the field as now they come again, playing it out wide to that far side. Now the ball crossed in, headed away by Villa, as Villa now trying to just weather this storm. ALKMAAR with a bit of momentum. As now we've got a foul, and it's getting a bit heated. So ALKMAAR winning the foul as Bailey involved in that. ALKMAAR now about to make another double substitution. Sadiq coming off, Odegaard coming on. And Van Bredded coming off, and Van Bommel coming on for ALKMAAR. So ALKMAAR now with the free kick midway inside their own half, out to that far side, not fully out, but out towards that far side. Now the ball crossed into the box, headed away as ALKMAAR picking up the pieces outside the box, but the loose ball is eventually won by Villa as they play it out to McGinn on this near side. Challenge comes in from ALKMAAR and the ball goes out of play. So throwing on this near side, but we're about to have another substitution, this time for Villa. And we've got a Villa player down on the pitch as well. Now the ball kicked long up the field. On the restart. Thought was having a sub there, but maybe they've delayed it. Now the ball kicked long up the field by ALKMAAR as they get it in behind the Villa defence. Now coming towards the byline as they pushed out wide by Villa. Ball crossed in and it's deflected away. And now the offside flag goes up. Why so late? This referee, these linesmen are a joke with this late offside flag. They really are. So now we're about to have the substitution, and it's Douglas Lewis coming off. And it's Zaniola coming on for Villa. So if you just joined us, guys, we're coming up to 69 minutes gone, and it's AZ ALKMAAR 1, Aston Villa 4. Villa now with the possession on that far side. Back to the centre backs. So still no goals, guys, for the other UK clubs involved in Europe in the earlier kickoffs. Rangers still not scored, no goal, but they've not conceded either. So still 0-0 with them and Sparta Prague. Also, West Ham still not managed to score as they're still losing 2-0 to Olympiacos. Now Villa with the possession at the back. as it's played out wide to that far side. Now Villa with the possession as they knock it out wide to this near side. Then play it all the way back to the goalkeeper as ALKMAAR come to press the ball. Now ALKMAAR work it out to that far side as they win it back. Now coming forward as they race towards the edge of the Villa box. Offside flag goes up though. Now Villa on the attack from the restart. The ball played out wide to that far side. Now Villa coming racing forward as they blocked off there. And the referee again, no foul. Villa losing the possession there. Well, that's absolutely rubbish. I don't know how the referees, these UEFA referees, can ignore that. If you clearly block the player off and no intent to win the ball back, then that's a foul, in my opinion. I get occasionally players can run into each other, but a couple of times, on a couple of occasions now, ALKMAAR have just stood a man straight in front of the on-running Villa player and just completely blocked him off with no intention to win the ball back. Well, I think that's a foul, in my opinion. But the referee letting them get away with it. Now the ball played down this near side as ALKMAAR play the ball into the centre. Now the shot comes in and it's a poor one, miles high, and it's gone well high and wide. Now ALKMAAR with the ball on that far side as Villa challenging for it. Well, ALKMAAR managing to win the possession and under pressure now. ALKMAAR coming in on that far side, ball cut back inside as they cross it into the box now. Shot comes in and it's just wide of this near side post as it takes a deflection. And I think that was Bailey blocking it there. Wow, what a game he's having. So ALKMAAR now with the corner on this near side. Ball crossed into the box. It's knocked away by Villa as ALKMAAR keeper comes out to intercept that all the way on the halfway line. Villa chasing after him as they try to press for the win. The ball back, managed to. Now the goalkeeper kicks it out wide to this near side as the ball goes out of play, and that will be a throw into Villa. Villa now take the throw in quickly as they throw it back to the goalkeeper. Now played out wide to that far side. As it's gone out of play, they just couldn't keep it in. Now ALKMAAR with the throwing ball thrown into the box as they take it to the byline and Villa challenge and win it back as the goalkeeper picks up the ball. So if you're just joining us, guys, we're on 73 and a half minutes gone and it's still 4-1 to Villa. Ball thrown up the field for Villa as now they play it out wide to this near side, immediately under pressure by ALKMAAR, and it's gone out for a throw-in. So ALKMAAR winning the throw. They're winning a lot of the 50-50 stuff. This referee is disgrace. He's not managing this game in fairness. He's managing it with biased. 50-50s going ALKMAAR's way. Disgraceful from what is supposed to be a professional referee. Now ALKMAAR playing it out into the centre as they knock it out wide to that far side now. Coming up the field at pace as Villa quickly getting back into a defensive formation. Now ALKMAAR with a crossfield ball out to this near side. Played in behind as they take it to the byline. Crossed in and it's blocked off again by Villa. As ALKMAAR win the corner on this near side. Ball crossed in, right into the mix of bodies as it's knocked away out to that far side. ALKMAAR picking up the pieces. Now ball crossed back into the box, headed away by Villa as ALKMAAR pick it up outside the box. Now playing it all the way back to the halfway line under pressure from Villa as now ALKMAAR with a long crossfield ball and trying to get in behind there, but Villa pressing to try and challenge for the ball, and eventually it goes out of play, and that will be a goal kick to Villa. Goalkeeper now kicks the ball long right down the centre of the field as both sets of players challenge for it. And now ALKMAAR with the possession as the goalkeeper intercepts it. Now the ball played out wide to this near side as ALKMAAR play it up towards the halfway line, but it's intercepted by Villa. Now Villa trying to play the ball over the top as it's cut out by ALKMAAR. Now ALKMAAR with a possession in the centre as they now try to play it through the middle and in behind, but it's cut out by Villa. Now Villa coming down the centre as ALKMAAR just cut out the possession there. And now space to run into on this near side for ALKMAAR, but they choose to come back inside. Foolish decision. Now ball played out to that far side as they take it towards the byline. Ball crossed in, and it's a poor cross and bounces out on this near side, and that'll be a throw into Villa deep inside their own half on this near side of the field. Ken is saying, time to go. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, Ken. Thank you very much for your company and conversation, mate. Top man. Always appreciated. Always good to see you, mate. No worries. I hope you have enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. Stay safe and well. And thank you very much, Ken. Always a pleasure having you involved in the Fan Den chat, mate. Top stuff. Like I say, look after yourself and hopefully see you again on a future stream, mate. Thank you, Ken. Take care, mate. What a guy. Some top comments from Ken this afternoon in the chat. What a guy. So thank you, Ken, mate. Take care. ALKMAAR now with the possession. Oh, Villa have won it back here. Oh, no, the referee's blown for a foul. So free kick now for ALKMAAR. Ball played out wide to this near side as ALKMAAR just played back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper plays it out wide to that far side. Played down the middle as it's knocked back out wide to that far side. Now Villa trying to challenge to win it back. Now a long crossfield ball out wide to this near side as ALKMAAR trying to keep it in play. So the ball out of play on this near side, throw in. Ball comes in and it's not. It's knocked straight out of play for another throw in. And I think we're going to have another substitution here, guys. No, the substitution's going to wait. So throwing to Villa on this near side, right in front of the dugout. Ball comes in, headed back in the direction it came from by ALKMAAR. As Villa now with the possession, winning it back. Now played down the middle as ALKMAAR challenged to win it back, but Villa not giving it up as they challenge right back to win it from ALKMAAR. Now ALKMAAR play it backwards to come forwards as a long ball chipped up towards the halfway line and a coming together of players here as the referee stops play for the foul. Stevie saying, thanks, Ken. Have a good evening. Nice one, Stevie. What a guy. Top man. Thank you, Stevie. So we're about to have a substitution. Nice one, Stevie. So McGinn coming off here, guys. So McGinn hands the captaincy over to the goalkeeper, Martinez. McGinn coming off as Diaby coming on. ALKMAAR now with a possession from the restart as they now chip the ball over the top. It's challenged by both sets of players, and now the referee blows the whistle again. What's he blown this for now? Well, this time at least it benefits Villa. Most of the time he blows the whistle, it's benefited ALKMAAR in this game. But Villa now with a free kick midway inside their own half. Now Villa with the possession, played out wide to that far side as now they come forward, racing up the field. Villa managing to knock it about on that far side as ALKMAAR challenged for it, but Villa managing almost to keep it, but then lose it from the loose ball. Now ALKMAAR with the possession as it's played out wide to this near side. Villa quickly shifting players across to press the ball, and that forces ALKMAAR to play it back to their defensive line. Now, the ball eventually deflects all the way up the field, and the Villa goalkeeper intercepts it. Now Villa to play out from the back. Now Villa just knocking it about on the edge of the box as it's played forward now. Down the centre. Now Villa with space to run into as they knock it out wide to this near side. Cut back inside as ALKMAAR challenge for it, but Villa managing to keep the possession as now they play it back into the centre. And now Villa play it back into the centre circle, knocked out wide to that far side as ALKMAAR tried to challenge for the ball. Now Villa play the ball down the middle, knocked out wide to that far side as Villa now coming forward as they come back inside. Now played out wide to this near side. Oh, and they're just unable to keep that in. And it's gone out for a goal kick to ALKMAAR deep inside their own half. And I think we're about to have another substitution here for Villa, guys. So Villa now with a winning the ball back. So they play it back to their defensive line. Now ball played out wide to that far side as Villa now come forward. Can they grab another goal before the full-time whistle as ALKMAAR cut out the possession, now played out wide to that far side as they come forward, but it's won back by Villa as Villa now play it back into the centre. Now Villa just knocking it about on the halfway line as ALKMAAR tried to challenge to win it back, but Villa managing to retain it as under pressure they play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Question is, will Villa settle for what they've got now or try to get one more? Now Villa coming up towards the halfway line. Ball played through the midfield as challenge comes in from ALKMAAR, and that'll be a free kick to Villa on the edge of the centre circle inside the ALKMAAR half of the field. So here comes the substitutions, guys. So I think Villa, I'm not sure if they're making a double or a triple here. I'm not sure. So Watkins coming off. Duran coming on. Kamara coming off and Dendonka coming on. I think it is going to be a triple one, guys. Bailey coming off and Traore coming on. So, yeah, triple substitution. And NIFL Premiership. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Now ball played out wide to that far side by Villa as it's cut out by ALKMAAR. Now ALKMAAR trying to come forward down that far side as they come towards the edge of the Villa box. Attempted cross, but it's blocked off by Villa. ALKMAAR now picking up the pieces as they play it into the centre. Now knocked out wide to this near side. As Villa pressing the ball really well, winning it back. Now Villa knocking the ball up the field, but it's gone out of play, and that'll be a throw-in. So, yeah, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Welcome. Good to have you with us, mate. Although we are nearly finished here with this game. But good to see you, NIFL Premiership. How you doing, mate? Hope you're having a good day. And now ALKMAAR winning the ball back, playing it through the centre, trying to get the shot off. They do, but it's blocked off by Villa and deflects into the path of the goalkeeper who manages to claim it. So, yeah, good to see you, mate. And NIFL saying, and all. Top stuff, mate. Thank you. Stevie saying, hi, NIFL. Nice one, Stevie. Top man, mate. Thank you, mate. NFL Premiership results saying, good to see Villa doing well, isn't it? Absolutely, yes, mate. Definitely. Well, as you know, I always want to see all UK clubs do well in Europe. But, yeah, they're doing well in Europe and in the league with this result tonight. Now, Villa playing the ball out wide to that far side. It's ALKMAAR challenge for it, but Villa managing to retain it as they play it back to centre-backs. But, yeah, well said, mate. Well said, NIFL Premiership. So we're on. If you guys just join us, we're getting to the last knock-ins now. 88 and a half minutes gone, and it's AZ ALKMAAR 1, Villa 4. Now Villa playing the ball out wide to this near side as it's cut back into the centre. Now ball played down the middle. It's Villa eventually knock it out wide to that far side. Under pressure, challenge comes in, and that's going to be a free kick for Villa. Now Villa with the possession and say play it back to the centre backs. Now ball played out wide to this near side as ALKMAAR pressed to win the ball back. But Villa retaining it as they managed to keep the ball quite comfortably. Now Villa trying to come forward as they play the ball out wide to this near side. Immediately under pressure by ALKMAAR, though, as Villa just managing to ride the challenge. Oh, that's vicious. ALKMAAR player there coming from behind as Villa were running away from goal, and he stuck the challenge in. 4 minutes added on time, guys. But yeah, he's deservedly got a yellow card there. There was no need for that challenge. So Villa now with a free kick on this near side. Ball played back to the centre backs. It's knocked out wide to that far side as now Villa with the possession. Played up that far side of the field, but they can't keep it in, and it's gone out for uh, our goal kick. Sorry, a throw in on that far side. What am I on about? Goal kick. Ball comes in now for the throw in from ALKMAAR. Both sets of players challenging for it. So Villa now with the ball played back to the goalkeeper. And so just knocking it about now on the edge of the box, running the clock down. Now ball played out wide to that far side as it's knocked up the field. Now ALKMAAR intercept it as the ball played back to the ALKMAAR goalkeeper. And out wide to this near side. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up if you could, would be really appreciated. And thank you if you have already. Top stuff, really appreciated, guys. If you've already hit it, thank you. Now free kick on this near side as it's kicked long up the field. ALKMAAR now coming into the box, but Villa challenging and not giving that ball up as they win it back. So goalkeeper now with a free kick for Villa just outside the box. Goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the field. Both sets of players challenge for it as ALKMAAR eventually win the possession on this near side. Now played forward as it's gone out of play in front of the dugouts, and that'll be a throw into Villa right in front of their own dugout, just inside their own half, close to the halfway line. Now ALKMAAR with the possession, challenged by Villa. It's played back to the goalkeeper for ALKMAAR. Now goalkeeper kicks the ball long as Villa intercept it. Now played out wide to that far side as ALKMAAR trying to challenge to win the ball back, and Villa just play it back to the goalkeeper. Now ball played out wide to this near side as Villa with the possession. Played back inside now as we're fast closing on the added on time. Villa now trying to play it through the middle as the referee blows the final whistle, guys, and it's finished. ALKMAAR 1, Villa 4. Let's have a quick look at the match stats. Good performance this afternoon, guys, for Villa. Some really good performances from individual players, but a good all-round team performance as well, guys. So let's have a look at the halftime match stats. Should be coming on your screen now. This is how the game has ended in numbers. So total shots, guys. 11 for ALKMAAR, 5 for. But let me just refresh that, make sure it's correct. Yep, it is. Sorry, I just thought a low mount that. So it's total shots, guys. 11 for ALKMAAR, 5 for Villa. Shots on target, 3 for ALKMAAR, 5 for Villa. Possession, 46% for ALKMAAR, 54% for Villa. Passes, 449 for ALKMAAR, 518 for Villa. Pass accuracy, 86% for ALKMAAR, 85% for Villa. Fouls, 12 against ALKMAAR, 12 against Villa as well. Yellow cards, 3 for ALKMAAR, 2 for Villa. No red cards. Offsides, eight offsides against ALKMAAR, just the 1 against Villa. And corners, 4 for ALKMAAR, 1 for Villa. So there you go, guys. And this is where it sees Villa at now in the table. They now sit top of the table on 6 points, with ALKMAAR and Zimze. All other 3 teams all on 3 points behind them. So Villa getting them 3 points today. Massive for them and their ambitions to qualify for the knockout stages. So great to see Villa into thingy. So let's quickly have a look at the other games, guys. We'll read all the others out later, but just to let you guys know, West Ham have pulled a goal back against Olympiacos, so it's now Olympiacos 2, West Ham 1. That is into added on time. And Rangers have drawn 0-0 with Sparta Prague, so Rangers getting a point away from home and a clean sheet. Obviously no goals, but that's not a bad result away from home for Rangers. So yeah. And also the game for in Villa's group. Yeah, Villa's group, the other game in Villa's group playing at 8 o'clock. So there you go, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you very much to all you guys that dropped in. Really appreciated your company and conversation. Hope you guys like the commentary. I know I'm not the finished article yet, but I'm doing the best I can. Stevie just saying, well done, Villa. Absolutely well said, Stevie. Thank you, mate. So yeah, really good performance from Villa, and hopefully they can keep it going in Europe. So obviously they're challenged at the top of the Premier League as well. So the double fronted attack, but hopefully they can keep the momentum going in Europe. They've done that tonight with a really, really strong performance. Getting a good, fantastic result against a tough opposition in AZ ALKMAAR at home. So there you go, guys. Good result for Villa. Let's hope they continue it and get themselves into the knockout stages. But for me, for now, that's it. Take care. I'll speak to you guys again soon. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much to all you guys that dropped in on the conversation and the chat. And also thank you to you guys that listened in the background. Appreciated. So take care, guys. All the best. And I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.